Happy Tuesday, everybody. Just going to do a few short affirmations because I said I would, and I was going to do it outside 'cause I like to do this outside, but that darn rain was supposed to go away by 6 o'clock, and it's going to be staying here till 10 o'clock. I don't know how much I can trust the weatherman anymore. With all this technology and everything, you figure they'd, be more accurate. But sometimes it's not for me to judge. If the weatherman is incorrect, well, maybe the models, the computers, they just change their minds. Who knows? But I'm just going to read a few affirmations, be relaxing. But most importantly, you've got to think about yourself right now. So you have to make a list of something that you can do for yourself that will make you be in a better place. And that can be so simple. Um, One thing, which just off the top of my head, is take your phone, leave it in the kitchen to charge or the bathroom. Just leave it there and go out and sit on your lawn for 10, 15 minutes with yourself. No cell phone, nobody else, just yourself. And listen to yourself. Listen to what you might need, what you might think. Hello, Chloe. It's good seeing you here. So that, if you need some, basically, if you sit with yourself, just sit with yourself and allow yourself just to say whatever's on your mind without judgment, without fighting, without finding a reason, without finding a solution. Just sit and listen to yourself. Even if you bring a notebook with you and say, write these things down, actually, writing down is not as important as just listening to yourself because the biggest thing we have in life is sometimes people don't listen to us. And the one most important person to listen to you is yourself. And we always forget about that. We always want to help and improve each other's lives, listen to other people because we're kind people. Even though they won't be listening to us, we'll still listen to them. It takes time, but you have to sit down and listen to yourself. Even if yourself comes up the most ridiculous things, judgmental, angry, sad, things from your past. Just sit there and listen. Don't even need to fix it. Don't even need to go over it. Don't need to defend yourself. Just sit and listen with yourself. And if you make a list and put that on the top, whether you sit down in your backyard for 10, 15 minutes and listen to yourself, things will get better. I mean, hiking for half an hour would be great. Meditation for 15 minutes, 20 minutes will be fantastic. But all these don't really matter because meditation is about listening to yourself and letting yourself go. Hiking is about going out by yourself, going out and just experiencing nature. All these things you can do, helping yourself. Sitting in front of the TV and I need this time to sit in front of the TV and relax. Let me watch my shows. That's not going to help you because it's going to put others' ideas into your head. The TV shows has their way of, things that progress to you so that you will want to watch another TV show. And in the TV show will be commercials. And sometimes those commercials will be news. All these things are going to be leading you in other directions. So sitting down and watching TV isn't your best interest, but sitting by yourself, reading a book is good. But again, that book is going to still be putting its own theme, even if that theme is a beneficial thing. Reading a book is great, but most importantly, listening to yourself is much more important. And I've gone several minutes doing this, 4 minutes talking about listening to yourself, but it's that important. So let me go. I need to hike more myself, Chloe. Everyone watching this video, I manifest into your life where you wake up every day with the world and all of its tensions being light, the weight of the world being light for you. I manifest you having a full week full of laughter and joy and abundance of compassion. I manifest kind people into your life where you exchange compassionate energy and touch each other's souls with compassion and peaceful, positive energy. Because I know I need those people in my life. And a lot of times when we going on a spiritual journey, we say, I need more higher minded people. I need more awake. Awake's becoming the key word. But awake, it really doesn't mean what they think it means. Awake is become a buzzword. It's become a trigger word. It's become what we call a dog whistle to get attention. That's what a dog whistle is to get attention. Um, you really just want to be aware. You aware are your surroundings, you aware of the people, aware of the situations, aware of yourself. And you also need to be aware enough so that when you work with other people, when you interact with other people, you come and benefit for yourself. And sometimes when we give advice to other people, no matter what we're saying, it's meant for ourselves. Even if it doesn't make any sense to apply to our life. People are put into our life. We interact with people who have a certain mindset that even though they might be diametrically opposed in every way to us, but they're still close to us and they're our friends, and we're offering them advice because you don't offer advice to anyone who's not you're not close to. So if you're offering advice to somebody, stop later, sit down and think that advice you gave to others, write it down, and it might not be beneficial to you now, but it will be beneficial to you someday. And honestly, that's something I need to do more of because people ask for my advice. I tend not to give it too often because you don't give advice unless they're willing to receive it. And some people, when they ask advice, three-quarters of them will want that advice. And one quarter, again, even though they ask for it, they don't really want that advice. So even if you give advice that people don't want, it just might be for yourself. Think about that. Okay. Whew, I'm gone. 6 minutes with just things that I wasn't planning on talk about, but I guess that's important. Everyone watching this video, I hereby command only people who are fun loving, carefree, compassionate people be around you for the next 7 days. Those who cannot be happy or choose not to be happy will stay away from you as much as they can. I further command that everyone watching this video receive a full 59 doses of happiness. And with that 59 doses of happiness, it will replicate automatically to go into everyone who you also interact with, even the smallest bit. Let's spread joy and happiness and 59 doses of happiness to everyone. I hereby the command that everyone with whom you interact treat each other with dignity and respect. Even those who do not want to treat each other with dignity and respect, it'll just it'll trigger in them to start treating others with dignity and respect, and mostly treating themselves with dignity and respect, because a lot of the people who don't treat others with dignity and respect really don't respect themselves. And that's just sad. So let's push it out into this. So everyone you interact with will automatically start treating themselves and everyone around them with dignity and respect. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, when I do this is not my energy. This is source energy and the grounding energy of Mother Earth. It's unlimited energy to spread out this positivity, this happiness, this joy. Okay. The Tuesday night law of attraction affirmation. Oh, I use 59 because it's a prime number. Someone else actually created something similar to this, and he said it, and it was much shorter, and it really triggered me. I'm like, hey, I need to start doing that. But he said he used 50, and he also said, oh, you could use 50, you could use 100, you could use 1,000, you could use one. But for me, 59 is like halfway between 50 and 100, but also 59. And for me, prime numbers like 13, 17, and 59 can't be broken down. You can like 6 and 2 and 3. You can do 25 and 5 and 5 and 30 and 6 and 5. Oh, so I was having a little bit of an issue with my connection, but okay. But 59, I went back to 59. 3, 7, 9, 8 are all sacred numbers. But to me, I just chose a prime number. I mean, 3 is probably only the low. Actually, 3, 7, 3 and 7 are both prime numbers and also sacred numbers. So I could do those. But like I said, you could spread happiness. You can, what you can say is you could walk and say, I spread happiness to everyone I interact. I give 7 doses of happiness to everyone I meet. It just be any number that you feel good. and you can spread it out. Because a lot of these that I say, I modified from people. I saw on the internet. I heard other people talking about it. Arwin Steiger is a huge one for sharing some of them. But I hear them and I go, yeah, I like that. But let me tweak it because everything I do, I tweak it a little bit. And honestly, I wrote down exactly what others said, and then I keep modifying it because as I read it, honestly, when I read these things, even though I read it word for word, something that I modified, as I read it, I change it. And why I do that, I think it's spirit saying, hey, let's push a little bit this way, a little bit that way. But okay, Tuesday, law of attraction. I deserve everything that's optimal and beneficial towards me. I attract everything that's optimal and beneficial for me. I receive everything that's optimal and beneficial for me. I love myself exactly as I am. I accept myself exactly as I am. I am worthy of what is best for me. I deserve now things, experiences, and events that are most optimal and beneficial to me. I attract now things, experiences, and events that are most optimal and beneficial to me. I now receive things, experiences, and events that are most optimal and beneficial to me. And I believe I got this from there was a list of law of attraction things to say each day. So, and there were three or four of them. So I just combined them into one um, because I said, "Oh, these are great." And each day is a little different to attract. Respect yourself. Tuesday is about respecting yourself. Monday is about creating a great week ahead. Sunday is about thankful for the week you had behind. Each day has a different things that you can be thankful for, but it also puts things to change it up every day so that you have a different thing. And honestly, a lot of these can be done short because if you want to spend half an hour a day saying affirmations, there's going to be a time when you go, I don't have time to do half an hour, and you won't do any. So that's why the law of attraction is cool. The favorite declaration is great and all, but it's a little long. So if you have the favorite declaration, if you want it and I send it to you, you don't have to do the whole thing. You could just do sections of it. You could do sections of it each day. Like there are 2 pages of it, and you could do, half a page each day, and don't worry about it because it's all about putting favor. It's about putting law of attraction into your life and enjoying it because you don't have to do each of these every day, making an obligation. Doing this should be a joy, and that's part of me is that thinking about when to do this. Part of me is like, I love doing this. And like one of my favorite ones is Joshua P. Warren in his book, oh, The Law of Attraction, The Jedi's Guide to the Law of Attraction. Um, I live in a friendly, supportive universe that loves me and wants me to be happy and succeed. And then I add, thank you, universe, because I like saying thank you at the end of everything. And I think thank you is important. So yeah, that's basically just saying that short thing really changes your life. When you say I live in a friendly universe, I live in a supportive universe, I live in a universe that loves me, I live in a universe that wants me to be happy, I live in a universe that wants me to succeed. You get that mindset to accept the favor, the happiness, the joy, the success that the universe is trying to do and put you into. But a lot of times when we're in our negativity, we block the universe from applying that positive, that favor, that success into our lives. So that even though the universe wants to help us, unless we're willing to accept it, it'll never happen. Okay. The Favor Declaration by Loretta Enigma, which was the original one, the first one that she sent, because it's the one in front of me. And that's what I put on Tuesdays. All these favors guide me and my family, the Soul Tribe, and assist us stronger and more abundantly now. Favors with us wherever we go. Favor heals our bodies as we speak favor into our bodies. Favor allows us to heal others as we speak favor into their bodies. Favor sets apart me, my family, the Soul Tribe, our descendants, our ancestors, our animals, our grounds, our homes as favored with abundance and joy. Favor is on our food, our water, our pantry, our life force. Favor walks with us as we come in. Favor walks with us as we go out. Favor causes our enemies to be at peace with us. Favor is upon all our barns, storehouses, where we set our valuables to prosper and be in safety. Favor is upon everything we undertake. Everything we set our hands and minds to favor causes it to prosper. Favors upon all our material property, causing it to last longer and not break. Favor protects us, our offspring, our possessions from calamity. Favor leads us to good fortune in all things. Favor causes to be the head, not the tail. Favor causes to be on top, not beneath. Favor causes to be above, not below. Favor causes to be favored with and in the elements. Favor causes to be favored with and in the spiritual realm. Favor causes to be favored to everyone we meet. They see us with favor. They hear us with favor. They feel favor towards us. We bring favor to all we meet. Favor seeks us out, it abides with us. Knowledge, wisdom, discernment, love, compassion, luck, and joy are our constant companions. Our higher self seeks us out and guides us in all things. Prosperity seeks us out and abides with us. All energies and entities that wish to do us harm do not prosper against us. They fail in all their attempts. No weapon of any kind shall harm us, our offspring, our descendants, our ancestors, nor prosper against us. No curse or spell holds sway over us, our offspring, our families, our descendants, our ancestors, nor prosper against us. For everything that would harm or harass us, may it dissipate. I set a hedge of protection around me, my family, the soul tribe, past, present, and future, and our collective possessions. No ill thought or word or deed holds sway, foothold, or prosper against us, our family, our offspring, our descendants, or our ancestors. I do not consent, either knowingly or unknowingly, to any force, powers, entities, presumed authorities that try to harm me, mine, or the soul tribe. Those who are set against us in any way will never prosper. Let my silence not be acquiescence to any known or unknown contract set against us, our best interest, nor that of our entire family, past, present, and future. I do not consent. Let my yays be yays. Let my yeses be yeses. Let my yeses be yays. Let my yays be yes. Let my nays be nays. Let my noes be noes. Let my nays be no. Let my noes be nay. I, my family, and the soul tribe are prosperous. I, and my family are favored. I waste no thought for yesterday or tomorrow. I live for today. I see what is seen and hide nothing from myself. I see the unseen. I know what is hidden. The veil is lifted from my eyes. I allow those with my best interest in their hearts or minds to come through clearly and compassionately, and I see and hear them with perfect communication, with perfect compassion. I connect with my higher self. I connect all my shattered, scattered pieces, and I am whole. I am one with my highest consciousness. I send enlightenment and wisdom into the veil of darkness. I illuminate the unknown to those ready to receive and learn. I call upon all others' shattered, scattered selves to come together, make them whole, so that we may all ascend this plane and go to where we are meant to be together. I send compassion, wholeness, peace, and joy to those ready to receive. For all the timelines, dimensions, and all the known and unknown planes of all the earths, of all the timelines, all the dimensions. This is created in my own words to go out in the world to produce benefit and bring me, to everyone close to my heart, the soul tribe, or everyone watching this, only the most positive, happy, healthy results. Thank you, angels. Thank you, higher selves. It is done. It is done. It is done. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Whew. And that's Loretta Enigma's first version of her favorite declaration. The later one, she added grace. She kind of cleaned it up nicely. But I keep these things around because I think every day changes up, helps you read, helps me keep towards it. And was it wait, Arwin Stagger was saying, nothing in my life is broken, nothing in my life is missing. I try to avoid saying nothing or not, but everything is good in my life. Everything's coming together. All that is mine by divine energy is coming to me now in perfect timing. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is coming to me at the most perfect time. And I think if you get in that mindset that everything is working out for you, everything is coming to your perfect timing, things will be better. And I have a short story. If you're still watching this, thank you. Thank you, Chloe. It's good seeing you here. Yesterday, my car as I'm driving, it made a funny sound, and all the lights on my dashboard came on, and so the power steering didn't work very well. So I got home and I had and I said, what's going on? And I opened my hood and saw that one of my fan belts of my engine had broken. And okay, easy fix. As I'm walking, because I have a part shop at the end of my street, probably about 5 minute drive, no big deal. Halfway there, I stopped and said, "Wait a second, why did my fan belt break? Is there rhyme? Is there reason behind that?" So I went home and went to where that belt used to be, and I felt around and I felt that the generator that generates power for the car, that actually generates power for the battery, was didn't move. It was seized up, and I had just replaced that last year. So all this, why did these bad things happen to me? Why did my car, break? Um, why did it happen now? Well, actually, this is most perfect timing because I replaced it a year ago, and it was still under warranty for it said limited lifetime warranty. So I called the place that I bought it and said, "Hey, my alternator is seized up. I can't find my receipt. What do I do?" And they ask, "Oh, what's your phone number?" I gave my phone number. They say, "Yep, you're here. Just bring it in. We'll exchange it. No problem." And again, I go, I pick up the alternator. So everything happened most perfect timing for me because this week, today, I had the day off. So it was easy for me to get this all done, get this part changed out. And someone who's negative would say, "Why did my elevator break? What the heck's going on? This thing should have lasted a lot longer, not just a year." But it doesn't matter. I changed it out. I had the time to do it. It's minor. Yes, it's a pain in the butt to change out an alternator, but I can do it. I know how to do it. I learned internet, you know, YouTube teaches you. Uh, it's not a big deal. It's only like 7 bolts, but take them off in time, take them off, put it back in, and you learn these things do happen at the right time. Now, if this happened next week or last week, same time, same day, I would have been screwed because I wouldn't be able to get to work, or I would have been stupid and drove to work in a car that the power steering didn't quite work. But what it was doing was because the alternator belt wasn't working, it wasn't charging the battery, so all my car was running was be running on battery, and eventually I would have killed my battery, and nothing to fix. I'd have to, it would have been a mess. So, yes, bad things do happen, but sometimes they happen at the most perfect time to benefit you. So, just because my car broke down, I was able to fix it myself. I was able to get the parts for basically nothing. It only took me about an hour to do. It was a minor inconvenience for something that could have been last week or next week would have been horrible. So you got to take the things that happen in your life and find the positive. And I'm so thankful it happened last night and today, rather than happening, at a time when I didn't have the time to fix it up, when I would have made, cut corners here and not and known any better. So when bad things happen, think to yourself, how might have this benefited me? How could I prosper? How could I turn around and make it my betterment? How could this bad thing might seem bad, but maybe something happened for a reason and maybe there's a good thing under it. That's my last message is just try to find the good wherever you can. I believe Rocky Stooch is on tonight at 8 o'clock, and I don't want to overlap him. Even though only 3 of you watching, I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate it. But I like Rocky too, and I still want to. I don't want to miss him. So go out in the world, spend positively, joy and love. I'll probably be on tomorrow about 7 o'clock, 7:30 Eastern New York time. Let's say New York time because everyone knows New York is no where's New York knows where New York is, and I'll be in between 7 and 7:30. It'll be nicer, but go out and spread the love and joy and happy and compassion to everyone you're around. What's next?